So, I'm making this video real fast to talk about a few things. Okay. I want to talk about dark matter and its whole influence on everything that's going on here, and how it's creating an illusion of accelerating expansion. Okay? Because of what it's composed of. Everything in our whole universe is made up of, it's all made up of energies, and energy is dimensionality. We are made in third dimension. Anything that we can view, anything that is in our that our eyes, these eyes that we have right here, anything that our eyes can see is in the third dimension. Okay, you can't see. The only reason, and it's in the third dimension, it's composed of strings. Okay, everything that here is made of strings. Every atom, every light, all the light energies, all the matter, all that energy, it's all composed of strings. And those strings slowly degrade and get ripped off as they pass through the dark matter, which was originally formed by super compression. Okay? Probably either in some type of compression, or they were ripped apart, because these strings are like toroidal and they spin on themselves. You know what I'm saying? And if they got ripped apart, they could turn into, or if they got compressed in a super, major compression, that got when they get super compressed like that, they want to bend on themselves and they're a hook. Okay, that's what they're going to want to do. So they're going to want to fold in half, and when they fold in half, they bind it to each other on both sides. This side is attached to this side. Then you lose the entire string there, and it's no longer whole. And because it's no longer whole, it's lost an entire dimensionality. Okay, so it blends in and falls in, and it becomes invisible. Okay, so we have that's the problem with our current tools, is we measure everything from Earth. All of our observations in science are made from a singular point in space and time. Okay, and even if we went out, a thousand light years away, or some amount away, it's not enough to measure how small of an interaction there is between the dark matter and regular energy forms that are passing through. Regular matter forms that pass through dark matter. The dark matter is consisting of hooks, so its strings are not strings, they're hooks. So any matter, regular forms, energies, matter forms, any type of thing passing through it, slowly has tiny fractions. We're talking, it's just like office space here. Okay, fractions of a penny. Okay, that's the problem with our system, is we say, all right, light doesn't have mass because it's not a penny. Okay, like this, if it's a penny, then it's made of mass. Well, what they don't realize is that the light is actually just tiny little fractions of that penny, tiny little bits and pieces of that penny. Okay, there's tiny little pieces in there because of way down on the lowest spectrum of this, on the tiniest spectrum, light is made up of strings. And because if something is made up of strings, then it consists of matter. Okay, and as a You know, particle decay just proves this. It proves that you know, decay of all energy forms. If if uh, if light was yeah, and that's our problem too. Is we don't think that light ever slows down. Light just goes, just keeps going on forever. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense. You'd have boosters, right? You're having fiber optic cables. You'd have to put in boosters. You have to, because you know when you pass through energy, when you pass through density, you lose bits of light. You lose bits of the strings break off. They can't travel through it. Okay. That's why you have. That's why when you shine light through water and it passes through water. So think about water, a big huge thing of water. At the bottom of the ocean, there's no light down at the bottom of the ocean, right? Well, because when light shines through a material that has mass, it loses its energy. It loses its light, okay? Because what's happening to it? That light energy is being transferred. All the mass from that light, all the, the mass, okay? We're talking, pretty much unmeasurable numbers here, okay? That mass is going into the ocean, okay? And that ocean is absorbing it. And whether or not you can realize that ocean actually got bigger because of that interaction. And then if you have enough of that interaction, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? And it's the same thing. And when you have dark matter, and it's consisting of hooks, not regular strings, because strings can pass through strings easily all day. Strings. It's no issue. They can hit, bounce, do whatever. No problem. But when you get strings and hooks, then you get an issue. Okay? Because you got a circle and you got another one. But yeah. And actually, it might just be breaking it and completely obliterating that energy, that string, ripping off the strings, and as the strings blow up, they turn to dust, and then they absorb and form new hooks, because the hooks realize that they're a better life form. They're stronger, and they can survive with, better than a string can, because the string can be obliterated. Okay, so and absorbed into the mass and as an energy and turn into mass. Okay, and energy is reconverted into mass because of efficiency in the process. Okay, so we have a major system here of just lack of comprehension. So we have what we actually have going on, what science thinks is going on, is a accelerating expansion of a rapidly accelerating expansion of the universe. Okay, it's accelerating an expansion. It's not just a bang and slowly dissipating. It's going bang and picking up more speed. That's what they think. They think that's more logical. Conservation of energy. You ever heard of that? Ever heard of a conservation of energy? Nope. They never heard of that. They just think that that's logical, and they roll with it instead of coming up with a counter and saying that the dark matter is all around us, and our solar system our entire solar system is doing the same exact thing as our galaxy is doing, and the entire universe, and that's slowly the density of the dark matter is getting more and more. It's getting more and more dense. It's just getting it's not getting it's materializing more, and the more that it gets denser, And the more it builds more hooks, the more that it's going to stop. The more hooks, the more the hooks are going to rip off strings as they pass through the string energies, from the light energies of the stars, because it feeds off the stars, okay? And it's going to build its density, okay? And it's building its density all the time. And so what happens is we have a diminished view of the light energies coming from a star. So we interpret this as an expanding universe, a rapidly accelerating and expanding universe because of the diminished light. Okay, we have diminished light coming to us, and we associate that with an accelerating expansion, which is just wrong. It's absolutely 100% wrong. Okay, because dark matter is everywhere. It's all around us. It feeds off of energy forms. Our sun is our main feeder. Okay, and our only measuring point in space is from Earth. Okay, even if we measured from the sun or from Pluto or wherever the hell you want to fucking go, however far you think you've gone, it doesn't matter how far you're going. It's not far enough to have an accurate representation. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to load this video because I want to get it up here because I think people are going to be watching my channel because I've, posted some comments under Neil deGrasse Tyson's shit. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, I just want to inform you. That's all I'm here to do, is to inform you, so you can make the right choice. Because let me tell you one more last thing. I think I already said this already, but light cannot escape a black hole. Do you know why light cannot escape a black hole? Because light is made of strings. If light wasn't made of strings, if light was nothing, if light was an absence, then if light wasn't observable, then it could escape a black hole. Okay? But because light is made up of energy, light is made up of mass, okay? And mass cannot escape a black hole. That's why light cannot escape a black hole, and that's why light has mass. Okay? Plain and fucking simple. It's so simple. It's so simplistic, I can't even begin to explain it. It's like, all you have to think about is office space. It's fractions of a penny. These people can't comprehend that a penny could be less than what their measurement is, okay? They're like, this is a penny. Anything less than this is not a penny. Well, it's like, well, I have a whole bunch of all this, and it adds up to be a lot more than your pennies, okay? And that is mass, okay? That is mass. Just because you can't comprehend it, something is mass, it's still mass, okay? If something is observable, something is in the observable universe, it's consistent of mass. Therefore, light is made of mass. Everything in the whole universe is made up of mass. Everything that we can see is mass. If you can see it, it's made of mass. There's no dark matter particle, because dark matter is made of strings. The strings are not. Dark matter is made of hooks, which is compressed strings or converted strings, and because of that, you can't see it, because it's not made of the material that makes you. The material that makes us is regular strings, string form energies. Okay. The hooks interact. Okay, that's dark matter. Dark matter is hooks. It just creates more of itself, and it's exponential growth, and that's why it looks like a rapid acceleration. Okay, because it's exponential growth of density of dark matter through the energy, the passing of energy forms. It's like a fluid in space. If you have mass in space, there's going to be interaction. If you have any mass at all. All it takes is just to start. You understand? What the problem is that people can't understand the exponential growth. People do not understand the concept of exponential growth. It only takes all it takes is one string to get down and to be converted into a hook. That's it. That's all it takes is the one. And the whole process can turn and spiral out and just rapidly accelerate and grow everywhere. Okay? So the human mind has a hard time wrapping its grasp around the exponential growth. It just can't understand. It can't handle exponential growth at all. Okay? And that's what's happening here, is we're getting exponential growth of dark matter. Okay? The dark matter is absorbing energies from all energy emitters, star systems, blasting light energies into space. Okay? Those light energies converted over, real simple, and that increases the density. And the denser this gets, the more it absorbs, and the less of that star energy that makes it to us. That doesn't mean that star is getting further and further away. No, it just means that there's getting more density in between, and that density is getting denser and denser and getting exponentially denser. And because of that, we have an illusion of dimming, because it's getting compressed. It's like having to pass through the fluid. And as it passes through the fluid, it's building the fluid bigger. Okay? But this fluid is made up of strings, which can made up of hooks which grab off the strings and really do a good job of converting them right into direct energies, annihilating the strings and slowing them down, slowing down the process until it stops, just like the light going through the ocean, slowing down the process, ripping off the strings, putting all that energy, all that right into the ocean as heat or whatever the hell else. Okay? But that's still, yeah. But that's what we have going on. So I'm gonna keep this under 20 minutes because I want people to watch it. So yeah. I hope you all had a good time watching this video. And until next time, I hope you all enjoyed this. And if you enjoyed it, you should hit the like button. And if it wasn't good enough for your like, then you know what to do. Hit the dislike button, and you should leave a comment. Yeah, all the way down. Leave a comment in the comment section, or if it's like right near the top, whatever. And then hit the subscribe button, because I'm awesome and you're awesome, and we should be awesome together. And yeah, there you go. So I love you all, and I hope you have a great, magnificent, glorious, fabulous day. And until next time, bye.